Hey guys, welcome to Love of Books, Movies, and Happiness. My name's April. It's the day after Halloween. Gone out trick-or-treating, probably done a few haunted houses. Hopefully you got rid of all your candy, or if you didn't, it's the candy you actually want to eat instead of stuff you didn't want to get left over with. And technically it is the 1st of November, but you're just not quite out of the Halloween mood yet. You still want the thrills and the spookiness, and you're just not ready to let go of Halloween quite yet. I have a solution for you. Movies. Normally we're doing book reviews, but today we're talking movies. Nothing new like that, so it's not like I'm going to give some brand new movie you've never heard of. There's a very big chance you've heard of every single one of these movies. Most likely you've watched them before. But every year, usually at the start of October, my husband and I have a tradition of watching. We used to do a movie night at least once a week. It wasn't always like a Friday or a Saturday, it just kind of depended on work schedules. But we tried to do a movie night, get away from the TV and just enjoy a movie together instead. And for October and for Halloween, you want spooky movies. Well, we didn't always get them all watched by Halloween. It just kind of depended on our mood, our schedule, whatever else was going on. So as usually happened, there'd at least be like the day or even the weekend after Halloween, like now, where it's just kind of catch up on movies. Because you didn't get to watch all the ones you wanted to watch. Or maybe you were so busy for Halloween doing trick-or-treating or parties, get-togethers, whatever, that you just didn't get to watch a Halloween movie that you wanted to watch. So, here's my top 10 Halloween movies that we tend to watch every year. Any time of year, but especially around October and Halloween. Okay? Starting with, now mind you, our order of movies may be different than how you consider them. You might prefer one movie over another. Let me know in the comments after the video. Do you agree with my ranking, or do you think that one movie is better than the other? Just as I'm happy to talk about books, I'm happy to talk about movies. If I've seen the movie and we can chat about it, I'm willing to do so. Alright guys, I have it wrote down because otherwise I'll forget 10 movies and we'll be screwed. So, first one, and I do apologize, I don't have the actual movie to show up and hold. I had a picture, my program isn't working, so we're just going to do it this way. Alright. John Carpenter's Halloween with Michael Myers is our top October Halloween movie. And not just the one, almost any of them. We like 3 with the kids with the masks that come to life and turn them into monsters or whatever, and we like that one. We just don't consider that one as technically part of, it's part of the Michael Myers world, but we don't watch that one with the others. For us, that's a whole separate little sub movie rather than being part of the storyline, if that makes sense. So we'll do 1 and 2, 4, and so on and so on. But we don't 3, we just kind of skip over during our watch of the series. So I say John Carpenter's Halloween because there is also the Rob Zombie Halloween, which is also very good. Slightly different. Minor differences between the two, of course. But for us, we just prefer the John Carpenter Halloween over Rob Zombie's. We'll watch either one, but we prefer John Carpenter's. Again, that's personal preference. You could have a different opinion on that. A second most watched Halloween fall movie, Hocus Pocus. Yes, it's considered a kids movie, but it's a really good movie that we both enjoy watching. It has everything. It's got it's got witches, it's got comedy, some great characters in it. We love the three witches. Some really good music in it. It's just an overall really good Halloween movie that we can enjoy together. Next up, 3 and 4 for us, we kind of bounce either or. It just depends on our mood. Alfred, and I always say his last name wrong, so don't come after me for that, but Alfred Hitchcock. Psycho. Just that I know that's not necessarily a Halloween movie. That's more of like a serial killer suspense thriller movie. But we tend to watch it around Halloween. Just we do. And it's got all the vibes, the spookiness, it's got you're gonna get creeped out, it's got all the great acting in it. It's just a really good movie. So we include that in our Halloween watch list. And then we have Scream. Now, Scream 1 and 2 are the ones that we prefer, but we'll watch any of the Scream movies. Just 1 and 2 tend to be the ones that we go for the most. And then we have, this is one that again isn't necessarily just a Halloween movie. This is like an anytime scary movie, but we tend to watch it more around fall and Halloween because it's getting night faster. This is a movie where we like to make sure, like with any of the movies, we turn the lights off. But for this one, we like the lights off. And usually the sound turned up a bit because if you know what's coming, it's still going to get you is the knocking on the door. And then the overall factor of just the events in it. The Strangers. It's not a movie that I had ever seen until I met my husband. With him was the first time I had watched The Strangers. Very good movie. Very, very good. Got quite a few scenes that'll make you jump. It's just good. And then we start to get into the ones that we watch. Just not as often as these other ones. So like at the start of October, we'll put in like when we're starting to get into the mood for something creepy, we'll put in The Shining. Something about The Shining. Not only is it a good book, like it's an amazing book. Stephen King writing it, that's a really good spooky story. Then you watch it on movie. Jack Nicholson just does such an amazing job as an actor for that movie, and it's just overall, it's a good get you into the mood for Halloween type movie. Then we have the Chucky movies. Bride of Chucky. Mainly the Bride of Chucky. It's mainly the one that we watch. It's like my favorite. But Chucky in general, dolls coming to life trying to kill you is just creepy. But entertaining. Creepy but entertaining. Alright. The two that we tend to watch the least for adult movie wise, nothing against them. They just don't, we have to be in the right mood for them. But they still deserve, especially for Halloween, an honorable mention. So, We have Nightmare on Elm Street. Yes, Freddy. The knives in your dreams and killing you, and yeah. It's definitely on the list to watch, but it's not like our top choice to watch. And then Friday the 13th. Jason. And his mom. For the very first one. But Jason overall. We don't watch all the Jason movies. 1, 2, and 3. Yeah. 1, 2, and 3 are the ones we tend to watch. And then the other ones, we've seen them. We stopped watching after like 3. They're good movies, don't get me wrong. They're just not like the ones we automatically go for when we're in the mood for something spooky. And then you have the more, and this is me more than anything. You know, my husband will watch Hocus Pocus for a kid's movie. He'll watch Casper, stuff like that. But he prefers the more mature, spooky movies. I tend to go for any age group. So like Casper, Hocus Pocus. This next one though is pretty much what I watch during Halloween. He could care less. So it's usually if he's not watching a movie, I'll put it in and he does whatever he wants for a bit. Halloween Town. Love it. 1 and 2. Actually all of them. All 3? I think there's 3. Is there 2? Okay, well, it's been a while, I will admit, since I've seen Halloween Town. I did not get to watch Halloween Town this year, so I can't remember if there is 2 or 3, but the Halloween Town movies, I just love the fun and the witchiness and just the really good actors, and the overall feel of the movie is a good movie. So it's one I enjoy. If I'm in the right mood for it and I have a chance to put it in, I'm going to. All right, that is my the family top 10 Halloween movies. Like I said, we tried to do a movie night once a week. Just because we tried to do it didn't mean we succeeded. This year, of course, has been a little bit different. My husband's health. For those that don't know, in March, he had a stroke. He survived. He's doing good. He's recovering in a skilled nursing center. So this year has looked a little different for anything family-wise. He's doing good. He was partially paralyzed. He's gaining his mobility back. Had some speech issues. He is slowly regaining his speech ability. So I wasn't able to do the usual traditional stuff with him for Halloween, including we couldn't sit together and watch movies. But time I visited him or we've talked on the phone and we kind of talked about movies throughout the month of October, usually I'd hear him say that, he's watching Halloween or, oh, I've got Hocus Pocus is on TV. I'm watching that today. Or the skilled nursing center is showing a movie and it's Practical Magic, which is another good one. Just not our top 10, but that is also a very good movie. But stuff like that, I would go like, cool, I'm what sounds good. I think tonight I'm going to put in whatever you just watched. I'm going to go ahead and put that in. So this year looked a little different for family traditions than last year or the years before. We will get back to our normal traditions down the road once everyone is healthy and we are able to do it again. For now, though, I just enjoy the movies whenever I can. That's all I can do. All right, guys, so let me know in the comments. Do you agree with my list of movies in the order that I put them in, with John Carpenter's Halloween being number 1 and Halloween Town kind of being one of like the beginning of the month, but still a really good movie to watch at number 10? Let me know. Is there a specific movie you try to watch in October that it's not on my list that, it's a great Halloween thriller movie? Let me know. I'm always on the lookout for something different. All right, guys. I hope you had an awesome Halloween. Let's have a great start to the month, and let's all get ready for Thanksgiving and the rest of the stuff that comes after. That I'm not trying to rush. I'm really not. So, let's have an awesome start to the month, guys. Till next time, keep reading and keep enjoying movies.